Hi everyone, this is Tiana. Today I'm going to be talking with you guys about our newest stamping member, the newest stamper that just released last week. And I'm going to be unboxing it with you and kind of just do a little bit of examples, show you why you actually need this stamper, or even, why would you need this stamper, and show you guys how it's used. So this is our 2-in-1 image shrinking stamper set. So I just opened the box. Your stamper set will come with this double-decker stamper, and it'll also come with our Maniology scraper card. Let me just put that on the side for now, but this is pretty much what we're going to be talking about today. So as you can see, it comes with a pretty jeweled backing, but this is a double-decker stamper. So it comes with a really nice cap to keep your stamper clean, great for storage, and then you get this second layer here, and this is your squishy stamper. So both of the heads are the same size. They're 1.5 inch in diameter, and as you can see, this you have a monocle, basically acts as a monocle. Same thing, once you remove the top part of the stamper, you have the ability to see everything that you're stamping. So if you could see that. And when you're done, it's really easy to just put it all together, just like that. Really simple. But the function of this stamper is really awesome. So that's what I'm going to show you today. Why do you need the stamper? If you have tiny nail beds, if you have naturally just small nails, maybe the nail stamp design is too big. And I actually have a couple of plates here that I wanted to show you. And this is the plate that I'm going to use today. This is a collaboration plate that we did. This is M095, and I love these really beautiful palm fronds and the monstera leaves. But as you can see, my nails are really tiny right now. When they're short, they're not going to fit all of these beautiful designs. So I'm going to show you how to use the stamper to shrink your images. But before I do, I also want to show you here, I just went onto our website, and like I said, this is a new product, so it's pretty easy to find in our store. So I'm just gonna go click new, and it's just right there, right here, the 2-in-1 image shrinking stamper set. So you just click that. And I wanted to show you if, for some reason, oh, here's that stamped image where you can see the comparison between the two images. Here, this is the original right here, the peacock design. And you see how much that covers the nail tip, whereas this is the shrinking design. So you see that actually fit the whole nail, but in a much smaller capacity. And then I'll also talk to you. You see how it's a reverse where they're facing each other? So when you do this double stamping technique that I'm going to show you, that tends to happen. This is what happens when you just pick up the design and stamp it to the nail. But when you do double stamping, you end up with a reverse design. So that's why they're facing each other. I don't know if you noticed that. So let me take that off. And before I get started, I'm going to use some poly peel and put this around my cuticles. Okay. So let me just put that around my cuticles here. Guarantee I'm going to get some on my skin, and that's because my nails are super short. And make sure to do kind of a thick line going around there. So if you're wondering, this product that I'm actually putting on my fingers right now, it's a very goopy item, but a must if you have short nails or just doing stamping in general, or maybe you're not the cleanest when you're painting your nails. This is a product that does have latex in it, so if you have latex allergy, we have something else for you. But this just helps to remove any of the excess polish that lands onto your skin, making the cleanup a lot easier and faster. And for those who do have latex allergy, the product you'd be looking for on our site is called Mani Mask. This is poly peel. Okay. So just for kicks, and I just need a bottle. And the reason for that is I'm gonna take this stamper out of its holder here. And I'm just gonna lay that squishy stamper on top the cap evenly. So like right in the middle. So these, can you see that? How it's like right in the middle of that stamper head, and just leave that off to the side. Okay. So right now I'm gonna use Class Clown, which is this beautiful pink. Okay, so light scraping. Pick it up. Okay. There's the palm frond. Let me get this stamp. So I'm going to squeeze it firmly all the way around and just double stamp. There you go. And that's the shrunk design. Now I'm going to take the stamper head and put it back in the holder. There you go, that's the design, the shrunken design. Now let me pick it up normally. Clean. So this is what the original design looks like and how big it looks. Let me see, just turn it. So there you go. See how big in comparison that design looks? Okay, so now that I've showed you two examples, let me go ahead and pick up another design. So I'm just gonna pick this up and show you how much is actually not going to fit on the nail. Let me just move this because the poly peel is coming off. So, do you see? Look at that. Not much fits on the nail at all. Okay. And then now you can see why the poly peel is so important. I'll show you on this one when I shrink it. And if you're wondering what I have on the base of my nails, I'm just using our concealing base coat. It's just to help my nails out a little. Since, like I said, my nails are very, very brittle right now. Okay, so grab it and you're just gonna lightly pull down. Okay, stamp, and then let go. So you see how it shrunk the design? Now I'm going to take this design, or the stamper head, the shrinking stamper head, put it into the holder evenly, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp that onto my nail. Oh boy. That last part didn't look very nice, did it? But I think you can see how much more leaf I get on this finger in comparison to this finger. And maybe that might be actually a better representation too. I'm gonna use a darker color, so in the video, you guys will be able to see a lot more. Sorry that didn't work out, but I could definitely show you guys on this hand. Let me use my awesome straight up black stamping polish. Okay. Okay, so with the monocle part of the stamper, I'm just going to go ahead and pick this up. Let me clean it off a little bit. So I'm just taking all that excess. Okay. And let me show you how much of this design does not fit on my nail. You can already see that. Yep. So look at that. All over the top of my nail, everywhere. So now let's go ahead and shrink this design. So I'm gonna clean the plate. And do this process again. Make sure you have your stamper head set up. Just like that. Okay. So you're gonna pick up the stamp like how you normally would, like that. So let me clean that up a little bit. Okay. Do the double stamping here. Firmly push down the edges of your squishy stamper. Stamp the design to the nail and then shrink it. Okay. Take this head. You are now going to put it into the holder here. And now I'm going to stamp the design to my nail. Wow, look at that. Look at how small the design comes out. What a huge comparison. So I do want to say, you know, when you're shrinking the design, you know, you might lose some of the detail because you're, I guess, compressing the design. So, you know, things might look a little darker than normal, but, you know, this is pretty much the technique that people have been using for such a long time. Any bottle can now become like a vessel or a tool for that squeezing process, you know? So I don't know if you guys can see, once it's like this, basically what I do when I'm making that hole shape, this is what I'm doing. I'm pressing down so it's like evenly spreading the surface, and then when I let go, then that's how you can see, you know, the shrinking of the design. Okay. So I do want to share with you guys something that I learned, and I don't want you to make the same mistake, but this particular double stamping design will not work with words. And let me show you why. Okay. So from now on, I'm just gonna go ahead and stamp all of my designs into my sticky stamper page. So let's pick up this design. This is Good Vibes. What other color do I have? Rave Babe. Okay, this is a pretty color. Okay. So normally this is the stamping process, right? Put the polish, scrape, get your stamper, pick up. There you go, right? Easy peasy. Words come out as English. But this is what happens when you do that double stamping technique using the squishy stamper. Okay. So polish, scrape, pick up. Okay, so we're gonna squish. Everything looks perfect, right? Well, now you gotta take this, put it back into the holder, like that. Okay, go ahead and stamp this. Well, the design looks good, but now you got gibberish. So, moral of the story, you cannot use this technique with words, designs that have words in them, or else your words are gonna come out backwards. And let me just show you another design. Okay, so this plate is M148. I'm going to be picking up this Aloha design here. Okay, so this one I'm using Evil Eye, which is this beautiful deep red, which is a metallic polish. Okay, gorgeous red. Okay, so there, beautiful stamp. So now I'm gonna pick up this word. Using the squishy stamp method to make it smaller. Oops. Actually, this is a good example too of how compressed the design gets and you kind of lose some of the detail in it. So yeah, you see how you can't really read the word, plus the word is backwards, and you know, so I think that's the limitation. Of course, if you didn't have small nails, you wouldn't be using this technique. But I feel like there's a lot of people in our community who think that you know, we're only repping our larger nail bed community members, and that's just not the case. So I wanted to show you guys this technique. Let me do another example here. I want to pick up that rose design here. I'll do black. Are you guys enjoying the demonstrations? Give me some hearts if you guys are enjoying this and find this to be very educational for you. Give me some hearts if you guys actually went ahead and picked this stamper up already. Thank you so much. Okay, and there you go. Now you have a design made for your pinky. This actually fit on my pinky, I think, right now, because my pinky is really tiny. Still have to clean, but oh, why are you not focusing? Look at that. Let me just show you how big the image would have been. Stamping the image right next. I see a lot of comments saying that you just ordered it. Thank you so much, you guys, for supporting us, and then also, you know, jumping on there. Okay, this is how big the design actually is in comparison. So you see the difference? I don't even really get a full flower on my nail, whereas when I shrink the design, I get several flowers and the leaves and all those polka dots. Okay. I think that's gonna end our video today. Hope you guys found it to be extremely, extremely helpful. And now I have to go clean all of this off. But That's the part of being creative, right? Experimenting and testing and also getting messy. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.